Hey YouTube, it's me again. Sorry there haven't been many uploads, but I've got other things on my mind at the moment. So yeah, I'm just going to take you down one of my favourite roads of all time. It's the B5380 from Wroxeter near Shrewsbury down to Buildus, which is Ironbridge. And yeah, so I thought I'd do the walk run that everyone's been asking for. Now, I only paid £1,000 for this bike, so hopefully you'll like it. I mean, I absolutely love it. I mean, alright, she's covered in bugs. She needs a good clean. Quick shout out to Moonfleet41, Dale Boy's garage. She would have got past her MOT last week if it hadn't been for him, because he basically told me how to do the brake seals on the front wheel because they were binding. And she would have passed any chance if I hadn't done them, and no way I could have afforded it. So he just talked me through it. Any of you not subscribed to him, do it now. He's absolutely fantastic. He's one of those people. He's a bit of a he's awesome. He really is awesome. It's not very often that I can praise someone as much as I can praise Del Boy. It's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I stuck the joysticks on. I did have Zoe right across here, but the novelty wore off pretty quick there, and everyone was just, oh, is that your name at work? So I'm probably going to take the joysticks off as well, because I think it brings down the look of it. But yeah, so I'll do me general update whilst I'm on the road. This is my favourite road, and I'm hoping you'll be able to understand why. It takes you down into Ironbridge, which is a biker's haunt, on a sunny afternoon like today. And basically I just came out because I got sick. I've been stuck indoors this weekend because I don't have much fuel. Gotta wait for payday. Should be nice and clear now. So yeah, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I love this road. Hopefully it can be a bit better. I'm on my standby helmet because I broke the mount for me Drift HD on my K-Berg. I thought, hang on, I've got a helmet I can use. I quite like it. So yeah, hopefully you'll be able to understand why I love this road so much. The road in places is a bit tatty, but generally it's pretty good. I do need to get a new screen for this. Well, a lip. Ever so slightly too small for me. It's really annoying. I was going to do a running commentary, but yeah, we'll just wreck the ride. So yeah, things that have been going on in my life so far this month. Well, I turned 24. I don't do birthdays, so it's just yeah, alright, whatever sort of thing. Anything else? No, not really. Just we do the same old, same old. I do love this road though. I mean, I normally come down here a lot quicker, but I'll take it nice and today because I can't be bothered to rush. So yeah, just enjoy the ride, I guess. I will put music on, but I don't want to get into trouble for copyright and all that because perfect song for this road would have to be something like Queen's Headlong, Out of Control. So yeah, like I say, give Dale Boy a shout out. Yeah, look, especially if you're a new rider, because that's what he focuses on, is new riders. You're not too sure how to actually look after the bike. I mean, it's one thing to be able to ride it, it's another thing to be able to look after it. He's absolutely inspiring to actually do some work on this bike. I mean, I need a new front tyre, but other than that, this bike is okay. And I'll be getting a new front tyre. I said front tyre a minute ago, I meant front tyre. As soon as I get paid. It should be tomorrow. Got no idea what they're putting on it because they said it's as soon as the back one. I know I've got a Bridgestone on this, but to be honest, I can't get my favourite tyres because I love Michelin Pilot Sports. But I don't do them for this bike, so I'm going to have to go in and bear it. Just gonna get up closer to him. So around here, hopefully, we'll be able to overtake him. Right, that's the favourite part of the road done, but it's still pretty amazing the rest of it. No go! Red band! Yeah, this is the 4380 or 5380. It's between Wroxeter and Buildwas, anyway. So it's a cracking road. We've got an near side view. Yep. Slow it down. Ooh, short road, short road. There we go. I came down this road a couple of months ago without, weeks ago without the camera. I really surprised myself because I was hitting the corners faster than I used to on my ZR7. Yeah, I don't know whether it was because of all the fairing, but I actually felt like I was going slower. So that's a cracking road. Oh, I love it. It's just so perfect. I mean, I've never been to the Alabama TT, but if I went, this is how I'd imagine it'd be. I mean, this is, what, 5-6 miles of pure motorcycle heaven. Now, coming up to 30. So just calm it down. That's recommended. Yeah. And it isn't. So I shall be doing 30. Not because I'm on camera, but my rule is 50s and 60s, keep it sensible, don't do anything too stupid. 40s, yeah, behave, you know, because generally 40s are there for a reason. It's not just a cancel being a pain in the arse. And 30s, it's, well, you could have kids or all sorts running around. Now we'll ride through Iron Bridge with the camera still on, just as a treat for you guys. No Chuckles85 if ever he watches these videos. I know he's sub to, but I don't think he's been on YouTube for a bit because he had a bit of an off, bless him. That's all I know about it, is he had an off and it wasn't too good. But yeah, it did survive, which is the most important thing. Yeah, he's done Iron Bridge before as well, so he boys on this helmet's really scratched. I need to get a new one. That's why I always use my K-Berg. £649 for a KA. So I'm thinking about getting my car licence, but I don't want to leave bikes. I love my bike too much. So I'll do that instead of nodding, because big bike like this you can't always see the head moving around, and to be fair, it's just easier for me. Oh, keep up on the side of the road. Want to know if you ever 7 down there? Just say bye. Yeah, here we go. We're coming into Iron Bridge area now. This corner is really good at high speed, but you don't have the visibility for it. I went right there once up the 125, a bit too quick. And I was just loving it. And there's a horse in the middle of the road. And first thing I did, poured the clutch in. Kill the noise so the horse hopefully doesn't get too startled, but I think this horse was kind of used to it, unfortunately. Because it just looked at me and gave me evils. Which is quite funny, to be fair. But lesson is, always ride to the limit point, because I couldn't have stopped it. If I hadn't have had new pads that week, you know, because I was making rather good progress. I mean, the thing is, 125, you ain't going to break the 60 very comfortably, but it does encourage you to keep hold of the speed around corners. So this is Buildwas. Yeah, it's a lovely little village. Never really stopped here because I always go into that road. Yeah, it's nice, just nice little dinky village. This is around the bottom end of Telford, so if you're in the area, follow signs for Iron Bridge Gorge, It'll from junction 5 of the M54, 5 sides for Ironbridge, and when you turn down along a really long hill, it's after the second roundabout, no, third roundabout, rather than turning off, which it'll tell you to do here, just carry straight on. I will be honest, one thing I haven't mastered with this thing yet is a gearbox. I kind of get caught halfway between gears. That there's another good road up to Much Wenlock, but they slapped a 50 on it, and they use helicopters to patrol that road, so it's kind of killed it. This is another nice little road. I'm just showing you my favourite roads because it's all within like 5 miles of each other. It's obviously great fun. Is the overtake on? Yep. Yeah, I just thought I'd treat yesterday because my last one was a bit moany because I just spit with the X blah 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 woohoo, you know, getting over it. So I thought I'd give you a treat. This road here has got my favourite pub. Now I don't drink. I really don't drink, I always have Coke. As in the Diet Coke kind, before you start going down. No, I'm skinny. Oh, I love that smell around here. It's almost nettly mint. It's a brilliant smell. Sets off my hay fever though. Yeah, and to be honest, I don't even know what it's called. I just know where it is, which is the way I like to live. It's just, you know where it is. Actually, I'll keep the camera rolling for a bit longer, and I'll show you the old favourite pub. There you go, the Meadow. This would be crosses Ironbridge, I think. That's the line to Ironbridge Power Station from the Shrewsbury to Wolverhampton line. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm a train geek, for those you don't know. I'm a train and plane geek as well. So if anyone knows anything about trains, I'm your man, unfortunately. But if I could get a job as a train driver, I'd be on 50 grand a year for not doing a lot, which I could handle. I know, because train driving is responsible, but to be fair, so is riding a bike and driving cars. Yeah, right, you got upwards of 500, well, 1,000 people behind you, but you're the one that's going to die first because you're at the front. Here we go. This is Ironbridge. It's basically the West Midlands take on Matlock Bath. Is probably the best way to describe it. Got lots of bikers out here because there's some cracking road leading to it. If you don't come straight through Telford and just plonk your bike, there are cracking roads around this area. I think every road out of this place, other than the one which is the easiest to follow, is a good bike road. No, I hate traffic when you can't filter. The thing is, I'm not the sort of biker who's going to force my way through because I'm not that sort of bloke. But yeah, so I forgot to mention in the walk around, bike's 1995. You might be able to see in a HD if you've got a big bonnet there, it says 13,000 miles. It hasn't, it's got 43,000 kilometres on top of that, because it was a German MOD bike. And the previous owner had it for 10 years. Looked after it himself, judging by the state of the forks, the brake seals. So it's a bit of a risk, but I've got a pan-European, low mileage, for £1,000. You can't really turn down an offer like that. It's in good nick. I have dropped her. I will be honest, I have dropped her. And I was surprised at how easy she was to pick up, to be fair, because it's got purpose designed handles just behind where my kneecap is, and tried to lift it up with that. Not a chance in a Scooby-Doo. Use the rear pillion grab rail instead, and it came up a tree. It felt lighter than the ZR7 did. Because I have got a thing for dropping bikes, and it's always at work, always when other bikers show up. So yeah, oh god, Crux is going. If I ride this bike for any serious amount of time and use the clutch a bit too much, a bit too aggressively, the clutch can start wearing out and the biting point just disappears. Now, I've been told that's the fluid, the water in the brake fluid in the clutch system boiling, so there's obviously less fluid. So that's the next to-do job, is to do the brake fluid in the clutch. Was it that one? No, this one. This probably the Robin Hood Inn, Coalport, I think this one's now classed as. I had my first kiss in there. It's all to do with this little valley, I love it. Oh shit, that was a bit close. Oh, for God's sake. Grandad driving. I know this is going to be a long vlog, but I thought I'd treat you to the road. And it's beautiful scenery down here. Alright, if I can get past there I will do. Oh, I'm going to be sat there all day, they'd have killed me. That mouldy then was giving me evils. No idea why. All I'm doing is riding the bike. It's a bit of a little road, but you can't really enjoy it because of the visual point thing again, limited visibility, so you can't go thrashing it. Especially around here, I've had lorries coming around here. It ain't fun. Hey, there we go. Dee-dee-dee. I love these little curvaceous roads which you can just throw around a little bit. Indicate still on. Thank you. This road, this corner here can throw you off. So I've got extra slow around here. Oh, it does feel good at high speed though. When I say high speed I mean like 35. Can't go around much quicker. Yeah, I started probably Sunday the 18th I think it is. No, hang on, 9th is Sunday, so it'll be the 16th. We start volunteering at Telford Steam Railway. It's only a little franchise at the moment, 3/4 of a mile long, but they've got plans to extend it into Ironbridge Gorge, because that power station earlier on is closing in 2015, and it's the site of the old railway line where it used to meet the Severn Valley Railway back, I think it was 1969 I think it was. We've got into the local railway history as well recently. Rather than ooh, it's a good way of going into 25 mile an hour and getting paid 50 grand a year for it. So yeah, you've probably got another 2 minutes to sit through, because of the hill around here, which is used to Struck Hill me 125. It's absolutely killing. By the way, you might notice I've had no pre-thoughts to it or anything. Like I said, I was going to put music over the road bit, but I thought, nah. Let's do my monthly vlog, a bit tight around it, and let's go. And let's go. No, I don't cut that. Put the power on too early there, because once I was coming on there and I missed a tiny little like sports car and almost had a head on. There we go. This is a good hill. There's a pub through the trees there called the Woodbridge Inn. Nothing beats a cold pint of Coke on the banks of the River Severn in the summer. It's absolutely fantastic. Now you probably can't actually see how steep this hill is. It's rated the 1 in 5, I think it is. Can't remember seeing the percentage, but I know it's a steep one, especially around here. Look at that, house is flat, and now you come up here. There we go. Job's a good one.